Hi, good morning. Today we are going to see chapter 2 of secondary 1 or grade 7 topics. And today's topic is integers. Integers are numbers, both negative and positive, like -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So we have two types. One is positive integers like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And we have negative integers. Let me change the color so you will be able to see it much better. Negative integers are -1, -2, -3. And in between these two there is 0. 0 is considered neither positive nor negative. And if you try to have a number line, in the center you have zeros, and on one side you have the positive numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Similarly, on the other side we have -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and so on. It goes on. So, but if you look at it, the numbers are on the increasing towards this direction. Numbers increase towards this direction, which means that 5 is greater than 4, 4 is greater than 3, 3 is greater than 2. So the numbers on the right are greater than the numbers on the left. Similarly, -1 is greater than -2, -2 is greater than -3. So you need to get used to this idea. But if you are looking at it as a number line, the numbers on the right are greater than the numbers on the left. Another way of looking at negative numbers, especially positive numbers, for example, if you have $5, then yeah, you have $5. But if you are borrowing $3, the amount of money that you have is -$3. Reason is that this $3 does not belong to you. You have to return this to the person from whom you have borrowed. So you are in debt. So negative numbers can be looked upon as debt that you need to repay. Positive is what you already have. Now let's see what operations we can do with all these numbers. First we look at addition. Addition 3 plus 4, these two are positive numbers. So 4 plus 3 is 7, very simple, which we already know. Now when we have negative numbers, addition of negative numbers, -3 plus of -7. When we have both to be of the same signs, here 3 and 4 both are positive, we add it and put them down there. What is the common sign of both numbers? Both are positive numbers, so this is +7. And remember that if it is plus, we don't normally put the symbol in front, right? So it's implied. But in the case of negative, we have to put the sign in front to clearly show that these are negative numbers. So now both -3, -7 are negative numbers. So when you add these two, we add the magnitude, meaning 3 and 7. 3 plus 7 is 10. And both of them are negative. So the sign would be negative. Now what happens if one is negative and one is positive? When we add -3 plus 4, what we do is, when one is negative, one is positive, we subtract them. 4 minus 3 is 1. And which is the biggest of these two numbers? In terms of just the numbers, not even the sign, 4 is bigger. So +1. That's the answer. So this can also be written as 4 minus 3. That can also be done. But basically here we are looking at positive operations. So it should be written as 4 plus of -3, which is equal to 4 minus 3. So another way of trying to figure this out is, if you had a number line, you have say 0, -1, -2, -3. -3 plus 4. When you do plus, you travel to the right. Plus 4 is 1, here is 1, 2. Plus 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you end up at 1. So that is another way of looking at it, of how to add negative and positive numbers. Similarly here, 3 plus of minus 7. When you have plus of minus, it can also be written as 3 minus 7. But in this case, you have a positive number and a negative number. So just like what we did earlier, if you have different signs, what you do is just subtract the numbers. 7 minus 3 is 4. And which is bigger here, 7 or 3? I'm not looking at minus 7, because if it is minus 7, then 3 is definitely greater than minus 7. But I'm just trying to look at the numbers. 7 or 3, which is bigger? 7. So what sign does 7 have? Minus. So the answer is minus 4. So this is one way of looking at it. Again, if you want to look at this number line method, 2, 3, 4, let's say minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, and minus 7. So when you have minus 7 plus 3, you can start from here, minus 7, and then you take plus 3, 1, 2, 3. So you end up at minus 4. That is another way of solving it. Now we come to subtraction. Now 6 minus 4, if you take this as a subtraction operation, 6 is positive, 4 is also positive, 6 minus 4 is 2. Now here 4 minus 6. See what we did subtraction. Both are same sign, so we did subtraction here. 4 minus 6 is minus 2 here. So again, you can look at it as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2. So you're starting here, right? And you're minus 6. So you're going to subtract 6. When you subtract, you move to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is minus 2. Right? And let's say you have $4 and you owe somebody $6. Then what is the amount of money effectively you have? Is you don't have any money, because you have to repay $6. $4 you repay 4 to it, and you still owe them $2. So that's minus 2. Now subtraction of negative numbers, both are negative. Minus 3 minus of minus 7. This, see, minus of minus, that is times here. Minus of minus is always plus. So in this case, this can be written as minus 3 plus 7. So minus 3 plus 7. Again, here if there is minus 3 plus 7, so you will be moving to the right. So let me change the color a bit. So in this case, you have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We end up at 4. Minus 3 plus 7 is equal to 4. Or 7 minus 3. You can also look at it as 7 minus 3, which is 4. Here, 3 minus of minus 7. This is a positive number and this is a negative number. Minus of minus becomes plus. So 3, this can be written as 3 plus 7, which is equal to 10. 3 minus of minus 7, so that becomes 10 here. Now let's solve a few problems here. This 13 minus of minus 54. So minus of minus will become plus. So the answer is 13 plus 54, which is equal to 67. Here minus 74 minus of minus 46 is plus 46. So again in this case we have to subtract 46 from 74, and of these two numbers 74 is bigger, so use the sign of the bigger number. So 74 minus 46, 14 minus 6 is 8, and then 6 minus 28. So that is negative 28. And 11 plus minus 33, that is actually equal to plus of minus. See, minus of minus is positive, but plus of minus is negative. So this is equal to 11 minus 33. So again, positive and negative number. So we just subtract them. 33 minus 11 is equal to 22. And of these two numbers, which is bigger? This guy. So the sign associated with is negative. Similarly, minus 22 minus 88. So in this case, both are negative. So we add them. 88 plus 22 is going to be 110. So 110, and both are negative. So it's going to be negative 110. Now let's try this. In this case, you have to take into effect what is called as BOD-MAS. Right. Brackets, operands, division, multiplication, equal priority, addition and subtraction with equal priority. So we try to give higher priority to whatever is inside brackets, and then operands or exponents to the power, that is given the second next higher priority, followed by division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So in this case, if you look at it here, there is this bracket, so we will try to solve this first. So this will become minus 13, let me put the brackets, plus of minus will become minus 15. This is plus of minus 8, so it becomes minus 8. And this is equal to minus 13 minus 15. So we just add both are negative, so we just add them. So that is 28. So that becomes minus 28 minus 8. Again, we have to add these two. 36. So the answer is negative 36. In this case, we are writing this minus of minus will be plus. So this is 129. Plus of minus is minus. So minus 119. And then minus 301 plus 12. So one thing you can do is you have positive numbers and negative numbers. We can just add the positive numbers together first. Let's say these two. 129 plus 12. That is 139, 141, 141, and then these two, 301 and 119, 420. So minus of 420. So again, this is positive, this is negative, and you're doing a subtraction. So in this case, we first 420 minus 141. 10, 9, and then 11, and then 6, 7, and 3 minus 1, 2. So this is equal to 279, and of these two numbers, which is bigger, 420, and the sign associated is a negative, so minus. I hope this was easy. Multiplication and division. Again, multiplication, both positive numbers, positive 20. Now, positive number times negative number is like what we saw, plus of minus. When we do that, actually it's multiplication of plus and minus. So a positive number times negative number is negative. So this is minus 20. Negative number times negative number is positive. So minus 4 times minus 5 is positive 20. And minus 4 times 5, which is positive. Negative times positive is negative. So this is minus 20. So what you can see here is negative times negative is positive. But positive times negative is negative. Or negative times positive is also negative. So negative times negative, same sign, the result is positive. Similarly, if it is positive times positive, we know that very easily, that is positive. So this is for multiplication, and the same applies for division as well. 6 over 2, both are positive, so 2 times 3 is 6. Answer is 3. Here, minus 6 divided by 2. This is negative, below it's positive. The answer is going to be negative, and 2 times 3, so negative 3. 2 times negative 3 gives negative 6. Here, same. Just like here, one of the numbers is negative. So minus 2 times minus 3 gives 6. Here again, both are negative. So negative and negative, the result is positive. So in this case, this can be written as 6 over 2, and answer is 3. So we will do some practice problems here. So in this case, 2 times minus 3 is minus 6, minus of, and 3 times 4, minus 3 times 4, so it's minus 12, so minus 12. That is equal to minus 18. See, here we give more priority to the multiplication. Similarly, here we give priority to multiplication, and then we do the subtraction. Here, there is an operand here, or exponent here. So we can write it as 2 times. This is minus 3 to the power 2 is nothing but minus 3 times minus 3. And then minus 3 times 4. This is 2 times minus 3 times minus 3. Minus times minus is positive, and 3 times 3 is 9. So this becomes positive 9. 2 times 9 minus 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 9 is 18. This is equal to 18 minus 12. So that is equal to 6. Now in this case, first we have to, there's a bracket here. So whatever in here, minus 3 times minus 2. Minus times minus is positive. So minus 3 times minus 2 is 6 times. And 2 minus 5 is equal to minus 3, and then you are having whole square. So this can be written as 6 times minus 3 times minus 3. That is what the power of to the power 2 means. So minus 3 times minus 3 again is positive. Minus times minus is positive. So 3 times 3 is 9. So this is equal to 6 times 9. That is equal to 54. I hope this is clear. As usual, if you have any questions, please do put it in the comment section. I will try to come up with a video and explain it as to the best of my ability. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Happy learning. Bye.